This is the couch. This is the couch. This is the couch. This is the couch. Cat the couch. Hey, hello and welcome to Cat on the Couch, the only local music program filmed right here on my couch.
On the couch.
On the couch, mate. My name is Catherine. This is my couch. And thank you so much for joining us today. Now maybe you've met my next guest out while he was busking. Maybe you've caught him at TAFE. Who knows? Maybe you've caught him running bare, howling at the moon. But today...
Apologies if...
Today you're catching him on the couch in front of the camera. Please make a big hand for Reuben the Bard.
Woo!
Woo! We finally got him on the couch. You are our musical maestro here on Cat on the Couch, and I somehow managed to get you in front of the camera. Thank you so much for coming on today,
Hey,
Reuben.
sounds fun. Yeah.
Now, Reuben, you know how this show goes because you helped write it.
I do.
So do you know what comes up first?
Is it finger painting?
No,
it's,
not yet. I need your hands clean. It's not ready yet. No, today we first up is the CDs.
CDs.
Which you have donated most of them. Most CDs that have been on this show, Rue has donated. So he might know some of these ones. Are you prepared? You know which ones I've chosen?
Not sure.
Not sure? Not sure. Well, let's start with the first, which is the Creedence Clearwater Revival. And you know these guys.
Yeah, I do.
They got a whole heap of songs out. Like they just, I don't know, it's covers, but they've got, put a spell on you.
There's lots of it, yeah.
Heard it through the grapevine. Some old classics in there,
that's right,
man.
hey.
It's a good stuff. It's a bit mucky because it's been in my car.
Yeah, I think it got melted.
A little bit, but
Albany.
we're good.
Sun.
We're fine. It hasn't stopped the music from being good.
Yeah, good. I enjoy Deja Vu of.
Mhm.
That wasn't even them. Hey, I got that was the wrong band. Hey, I was thinking of Crosby, Stills and Nash. Well, no, they did Deja Vu album.
Mhm.
Anyway, if they wrote that, I would have
You'd have been.
been thankful to them for it. But
I don't mind that. I don't mind one bit. Let's go into the next one. Okay, now this is one that you brought, and I'm not even sure how to pronounce this lovely lady's name, but this is a lady from Nightwish, isn't it?
yeah, she sung the first
It is.
lineup of Nightwish. She was the singer.
Tara?
Taja.
Huh?
Taja.
Tarja.
Yeah.
The J.
Yeah,
Tarja.
maybe it's Taya. Or something.
Taya. Well, she's not. She's from like Scandinavia, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's from Finland.
Finland, so she's
Yeah,
Finnish.
That's right. Yeah.
Don't mind a bit of Finnish. What would you say that is difference between her and Nightwish and her on her own?
I think because what she writes in this project, like she's the main songwriter, so different things come out. And like in Nightwish, they've got the keyboard dude.
Yeah.
Who's so the vibe of the band with Nightwish always goes with sort of his dreams, and he's like amazing composer.
He is
and
amazing.
Stuff.
He
But,
really is.
It's very interesting to see what she comes with herself. More like I don't know. It's all creative.
Well, we've got some Nightwish
Yeah.
here.
This was after.
This is
Tyler
after.
was-
So this is with the other. Because they've gone through a couple of singers now, haven't they? But they always
That's right,
go through
not
that beautiful operatic,
Mm.
majestic kind of voice.
Yeah.
With the big instruments. One of the reasons why we love
That's right.
Nightwish.
Yeah.
They're pretty okay. They're pretty alright.
okay.
I've got another one which is yours. Ben Folds 5.
Well, I've listened to it a couple of times, but don't really know much about the band or like I'm not sure if I've heard any music outside of listening to the CD. So
They're one of those bands that kind of I know them, but I haven't gone out of my way to listen to them.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this CD?
It's an alright CD.
It's an
Probably
alright
wouldn't
CD.
recommend it to you. Wouldn't be the first thing.
We'll take that. And the last one is Imagine by John
Hey,
Lennon.
cool.
This has got quite a few. This is like some live performances here.
Have a look.
We got Twist and Shout, Help, Strawberry Fields Forever. And I think some of these are like some live ones.
Hey, no,
And some covers as well. You got Stand By Me.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful. Are you a Beatles fan? Are you a John Lennon fan?
I think I am, yeah. I
Think
like
you are?
Beatles music and I like John Lennon. I like the rest of them too.
Do you know any Beatles? Do you know? Oh, putting you on the spot now, aren't I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Mr. Bard.
Oh no, I forgot.
I put you on the spot now. I should have given you some time to rehearse.
Yeah, you should have told me about the CD beforehand.
No, but that's the point.
I was
Nobody
thinking
knows.
about that, yeah.
Well, you gave me these CDs, so really, you've got nobody to blame but yourself, mate.
I think the Beatles one's yours. Sure.
He's giving into it. Which is a signal for our next segment, which is a bit of a music quiz, mate.
Yeah.
And I've got some great questions. You're going to love these questions. I'll
Can you
make
do
sure that
more
they're
like-
extra hard.
Maybe you can do some theory questions, music theory. That would be.
We'll see what's on, man.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
right.
I just find them. You all get
They
the same
are a
list, man.
surprise.
There's no favouritism here
Yeah.
unless it's me. Question number 1. Who was the lead singer of the 1980s pop group called Culture Club?
I think I'm gonna have to pass.
You're gonna have to pass. You don't want to phone a
I
friend.
don't-
You don't want a lifeline. You don't want
I think I'm out of credit.
to.
I can do question 2.
Okay. Alright. The answer is Boy George.
Alright.
Come,
Well, I know that
comedian.
There you go.
Oh, terrible. That's okay. There comes to a question.
I
Was
will
it?
know next time for sure. Someone asks me that question, I will be like,
I'm
"Where's
gonna
my
call
fellow
you
Boy
Club. That's
George?"
Boy
for sure.
George. He's still kicking too. Like he's still
Mm.
going around. You know, he's still making music. I think he was on like the Voice or something recently as a judge.
All right.
Yeah, so he's still
Sounds
out
good.
there, inspiring people with his tunes. Which moves off to, is it question number 2?
Question 2.
Question number 2. Whose 2013 world tour was called The Mrs. Carter Show?
What year was that?
2013.
Miss Carter.
Mrs. Carter.
Mrs.
She's
Carter.
known by another name. Mrs. Carter is her name, but she's known as... Everyone knows that kind of Come on, you can do
Can
this
I
one.
ring Adam?
You can ring Adam, she's finding a friend.
Hey Adam,
What?
I'm sorry it's a bit early, but like I've got a question for you.
What is it?
It's like 2013, and there's like Mrs. Carter show. Who was that?
Beyonce.
He reckons it's Beyonce.
He's correct too. It is Beyonce.
Sorry, I won't trouble you again.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You did this phone a friend lifetime. Well done.
That was-
Well
is that
done.
a
That's
point?
1 out of 2.
Away.
Alright, question number 3. Who let the dogs out?
I know.
Woof, 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 woof.
Who let the dogs out? What band let the
Woof,
dogs
woof.
out?
Yeah. What? I don't know.
You don't know?
don't
It was
know.
the Baha Men.
Baha man.
Baha Men from the Bahamas.
Okay,
Ah,
right. Hey,
yeah. That's okay. That's alright. Move on to the next one.
interesting.
It
Yeah.
is interesting. Who wrote The Four Seasons? You're talking about the classical piece of music?
Vivaldi.
Yay!
Woo!
And our last question. How many strings on a standard bass?
So I went up. 4.
4! Yay! Well done! Oh, 3 out of 5. Not a bad effort. Solid effort.
Right.
More than I would probably get. Well done, Reuben Bard. Now this next part of the show, we generally ask people if you're interested in a jam. Could I interest you
Oh,
in a bit of a jam today, Rue?
you know,
You've got your choice of instrument too.
I
You've
do,
got guitar, you've
yeah.
got bass, I've got my little bongo here. Oh! Got to lead us.
Maybe I'll go on guitar instead.
You're in charge
Good.
today.
You're really
You're in
good.
charge, you're not playing behind someone, you're the leader.
Alright.
Leader.
Oh, he's gone for the guitar. He's gone for the acoustic.
Okay. Hey, thanks for
Always a
jamming
good
with me.
time. Always a good time. Thank you so much, Reuben. We always do have a good time. Which brings us now to one of my favourite times. This is when we do get to do finger painting.
Yay.
Oh, I know that look. He's like, let me at that paint. Honestly, Reuben has painted most of what you see in this whole room. There is definitely painted this, he's painted all this. So there's already a little bit of Reuben on these walls. But not a fingerprint, mate. Not a fingerprint.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'll make
Here it
one.
is. I've
I
got
did do
white
all the
today.
toes of these, so
We got the tree. We've got the little bicycle over there. Oh, there's so much art in this room. There's every time you see it, there's something else that's been added to it. Now you know how we do this. You find your
I
own little
believe so.
spot, and you stick your thumb. There he is. He's doing it. Ooh, he's smushing it in there. He's evenly
the
covering
entire
it.
Print, so you know it is me.
It is you. Come on, mate.
And if
Do not be
anyone
shy.
doubts you,
Whatever
I
you
don't
want.
know what.
I'm gonna fill this whole thing up. Right in the hand. Right in the middle.
That's a big thumb.
That is a big
Bigger than my
thumbprint.
thumb.
You know what they say about guys with big thumbs? They play the bass.
There you go. So,
Ah, well done. Well done. Here we go. Here
There
we
you
go.
go.
I did come prepared
Thank
this
you.
time. Oop.
and maybe I'm giving that particular handprint some support.
Mhm.
Support.
That is actually my handprint. So
Hey, there you
there
go.
it is. There
Helping
it is.
you out
We've got the white spot. Better
Thank
than the
you very
black
much.
spot.
for
I'll take
letting me
Mate,
messing
can't.
up her character.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But you're part of it now. You really are. Not like you weren't. I mean, you've been here since the beginning. But that brings us to my favourite part. Ooh, shameless self-promotion. Shamelessly promoting yourself. Where can we find you? Where can we find Reuben playing his music?
Well, I think coming up, I do have a gig with you at the Fire Age Albany.
Woo!
I usually do busking whenever, mostly at the IGAs.
Raise everybody money for a good cause. The Fire Aid Albany benefit concert.
There's
$5
Shanty
a
Man.
ticket.
There's Black Ambience. And you can
There
hang
you
out
go.
with us.
That's a bit of shameless promotion.
Yeah.
Woo!
We will be doing a cat on the couch and incorporating it into a Rainbow Biscuit.
Yes.
So
The podcast.
yeah, so we take a couch down there hopefully and film maybe one cat on the couch or
We have an
something.
Or two.
inflatable couch. It's
Yeah.
giant and it's pink. And,
I reckon we
yes.
get all the shanty men
Mhm.
on that pink inflatable couch.
Whew! Well, those shanty men on my couch. I don't know if I
thought
can
you might
handle
say
that. I wouldn't say no though. Definitely got those shanty guys. We've been talking. Oh, fantastic, Reuben. Look, thank you so much for coming on the couch today.
Hey, thanks.
It's been
for,
a lot of fun,
It has
and
too. Hey.
it's good to see the face behind the bass. Like, we hear you every episode, and here you are in front of the camera. All right. So, I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody at home who watches Cat on the Couch. A big thank you to my
Glad you
guest,
can watch.
Reuben.
Thank you.
And if you have something coming out like the Fire Aid, if you've got a poster you'd like me to shamelessly
That's right.
plug, if you have a CD that you'd like featured on this show, or if you'd like to be in part of the audience, please get a hold of
live
us.
Audience.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, we've got our live studio audience.
That's
They're
right.
part of it now. Please
Yeah.
get in contact with us because we'd love to hear from you. We're all about the shameless promotion of local music and local events. So, big Cat on the Couch thank you to everybody. Thank you to Adam over there who's filling in for the behind the scenes while Reuben's out here.
Yeah.
And look, we'll catch you
Ready?
next time, baby.
Next
We
time.
definitely will. Give us a little play our stuff, man. Oh yeah. This is the couch. This is the couch. This is the couch. This is the couch.